Minian, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Boss.
Adomo.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, boss.
All these years.
15 and I'm
watching. Me that's say I'll be coming, sir.
I'm honored. Like I was saying, this is a seat I respect a lot. I do interviews, but I don't think so more industry so I thank you so much for the invitation. It means a lot to me.
Thanks a lot. Obanso Kafra, I'm say in your call rough kakra.
Oh, Miami, I'll take the responsibility for that because Miami and Simuntem and I want to cut a guy in your man, but Yamias said, you know,
I'll be dressing dream, but you remember food you very fine.
Me try
so for this year, Timoko Gunchaka do that.
Is there the car promising me?
Minia Osha Abrabum from the time I must start music. Miss Wahunoma Bebre,
but
Uju Pika, people expect so much from you. Sometimes to me, Jones, I do cry, then I'm the money power, then I'm me. Yes, sir, Ubi about chain for more be one.
Wow. I can't believe this is the first question you ask. Okay.
Let's go.
Near Tiani said, Mesha Abraboas and not Sana Nami believe he said, Nimpa de was so born Nimpa. And I still me believe he said, but near Mekuni said, Ayana Moano, sending Yankopon child there, Igna Nimpa, but a new piano or DB man, I was so she. And you know, yes, I was so boa ubia, but a more bang, Obiwa Yesika, Ebiwa Casa. Because for example, so be bound chain na ene woman aduane di or china woman aduane di da wo to aso na che se wo kra wo mpani yi entino e wo se ye boa nimpa kwan so a nimpa no befa ejina ono ane na nso e na bi susu onye na dwen so be yesa nti se nimpa no oboa wo de beboa ne se wo be gya no ma ensohwe a che na de entino minim some answer question. Yeah, but that's me experience the mission no say yen to sika e feel say sika solve problems in but nimdie ne nyansa sometimes e modu crossing sika.
How come in our industry you think lonely, to the extent you think depressed? I might be go into, you know, drugs and other stuff.
Somewhere obviously the top of the mountain is a lonely place. And I'm a cop sounds social muda you know I didn't change there but maybe the copies and come really see train crying, you know. So
was it business, life in general, or
it was life in general. So you know, I mean, I brought in this and I make casa from me experience because in our industry, but I soon do BFM, and it's related to a question now. Obisa earlier, the attorney say Ghana na ye wanangasa na your maya afeni ye nyini nti ahochire bebre wa ha enti no say and I mebusuam to be specific. Ya far which pa point of time we were 11 people in one room. Okay, no, me mami ashire mami ensa wa boss wa see nikunu. You understand? So near far enema bebremu. But the point I'm trying to make is this. So ufi ebusia sana ujina and ufi area to say nima baby mfina ujina. Everybody expects okay, so me ben with there and I me bra ye there. I was say me ye. And this sometimes puts a lot of pressure on yena sebi adoma ebia itumi fi bibia fino and also one finance and to then you begin to think say subconsciously don't count but you begin to think say bia you are meant to save people but to me you can't save another human being no and he say esa adwene na one fan in temwa to me the pressure be great too so and I think say entertainment industry no ayana e bi fa no say BP more than a juma. So for example and then you bombing you know until China was say yes sir, and I say me hate it, or so China so me hate it. But all these things are gift and it's moments. Nobody enjoys fame forever. And I do so expectations now. So all these combine it to me na sebi be famous and to me hard drink akasa one fa adrenaline yansa anto ho.
You've been there before. Fame, money.
Yeah,
because then no first, second, third album, I think then your man you're bad, you know.
Especially the fourth one.
Fourth one, yes.
It was self-produced. Yes.
And you know, no challenges been on though you were up there.
I think the first one, a heavy one, a year specific to Yang, was the controversy that came with Tiabodom.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this because Kumasi a place although Kumasi in Fihau, but it was as if say it's just I love the people of Kumasi. But unfortunately there was a show be a boy, I mean more specific place and now more organized I'm a backstage and could be the second backstage so they be worrying said then because of Tiabodom. So in terms of challenges that time death threats face you know the controversy went from lovely controversy hit it to where I say your life is on under threat. So and then the challenge me personally and then they harm me pa and I'm a to I think say no so can be and then me fear
because I remember then number years sales activations be now see Drew Brown for and you can also possible because I'm doing fan for so
yeah
from Wenchin Kransa down to Kintampo, you know.
It was so bad said and not boss said in cry can say no I was so moko pacho. It got to a time cry ye con north at say I fly. You know, it was that.
Now was this something specific? Amokaya a show more specific.
Explanations were plenty. Be almost say adding first of all the main thing, the specific to answer your question. Adding tina mode ye din yakobo nyum na mama nkrofo sreyen. Okay. Because the example Queen Mother was it the Queen Mother example? A typical example penifoni because say omo teacher be no child or baby, you know, kwala no cross they can't take it. I mean, sana omo version of the story, you know. I wouldn't say what Shai's version of it and his observation is, but me personally, I don't think say Ibu and I think say Nkasie between the two parties. Yenga ye born you know, and your ma you so ana anye juma. Esan say we were talking Krobia and we were talking about the historic Tiabodom.
Right.
Titi Tiabodom nenye enne Tiabodom. And the story explained that but omo fa and say eyenne.
One of the idea by someone true.
When me.
As I would get to Usro. Is it or no?
Yeah, our UK say on a lovely wife get you and the barbet to me in athletes our UK.
Oh, okay. When you know the same time.
Bachelor, yes.
Who decided say mu janyum twana?
So in terms of young pausing there again is another responsibility I have to take. The attorney said send me kind the threat in Kumasi shaky me kakra and me come in my situation, you know. I've always been the sort that takes on I took on the responsibility to make sure that my mom will not experience further poverty.
No pressure of fear.
Pressure of fear. So, the mind went to into another thing. Now, sometimes so now me hearing him or my girlfriend then you know be Jano when you are there. So, I know harm make a crack.
No,
I didn't say harm.
Okay.
Me on you say
okay, who
takes care of my son? And then I had a son already anyway, so that was my second child.
Oh, okay.
And Emma me shaky kakra. And the other things so yeah, na me share yen penny for a new industry anymore. Maybe a chino na abrabon and a year as a film kakra. And so boom. I think say Naa Kay be coming in but most of my decisions were informed by fear, you know. So I just wanted to secure the future of myself and my family, you know. But and then I in reflection, I think I should have thought broader, you know, instead of my family, you know. What can I do to strengthen myself here and benefit my industry?
But you guys were having shows, money coming, and
so that's a very, very good question. Maybe some and that same question. No. Ghana. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, baby, I will be at the moment. I think it's just the mindset. With the mindset, So also in who you are there now, who you are, Emma, your thinking quite reduce you because that time no. Now me chire accounting in business. Me chire accounting in business management. That so I was
national service.
Debbie.
Okochade.
Yeah, Okochade. They were Harvard Secondary School. So na nimdie kakra ho and I said you can yenye sika na sika sugusuba.
Yeah.
So we could have built a record label. But the fear factor no. Ama adwena nkwachiri. So intina de medwenya me ba. You know, this animal, which is good, which is noble. But on a broader scale, it wasn't because at that time the crowd, people like Sarkodie specifically in the cars and in the CD buy, and although he wasn't ripe then, but he was doing a lot on our dominance animal, and we could have poached him. Yeah, we could have poached him. Fair guy and on the nominating number, fair guy and not with Sarkodie. D crime.
He was here last week.
Wow, yeah. Awesome guy, awesome gentleman, awesome guy. I love him so much. He was there and we could have poached him and signed all of these guys, but you know, now you know. But I don't have any regrets so because you know. So so they see and me
call for sure or
you call 2006.
Yeah.
You call and I catch me bra Kwame said, look, me research in the British Army kakra. Check it 1-2 him say no, person me a soldier anywhere. And I'm catching to me catching no Australia. So I think so Kwame cow, shy cow, and it be a me
influence.
Not my influence. Me koye and sano then maybe that happened. But when G and this is me car said me caught me back next time maybe joining when G and D. But when it happened then he also had to decide what to do, and I think that given the circumstance he also thought say be on also kawa babuano.
And then you decided say onyanyum biwa na say otwi break.
To be honest, the decision was say menyanyum biwa, yes. However, because you meet all musicians. Then it becomes even a conflict in your heart. Because we've been given to bless people with. You know, sometimes they are not famous animal and I don't. It's just a gift. It comes to your hand. You form it, and then transmit it to people. You enjoy the bits. Then from energy and now I transmit. See, I don't think say obi cracker say we giant you because of me experience. Me kind, but any cemetery.
Grooves that time now money book back now money to say.
Awesome, because nearly book back near money or the same record label, so there were on no discover you know Nyamisha and Mr. Abdallah Bibia yeah, and Tina your relationship was awesome. We did a lot of songs together.
So most of the songs that you guys did, you know,
the first two albums,
which is the Bisa 2000 and Senchane 2001.
2 near Bib,
2000, yeah.
two, no.
Okay, these two. Okay.
Abib owned the masters, and I can't, Pacho. Yeah, Abib owns the masters for those 2 years.
Okay.
But in Kaiding na
one of your production.
Pacho.
So Abib was your first producer.
Pacho.
Okay. Momudian na dancer no.
Oh boy, you know me tia na me kaid asara na yesa. I mean, yeah. Starting na dancers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Shana no assassin me. Right. Maybe you no be deny, but I think say when we're dancing.
Obe deny say assassin.
Yeah. We tend to have that vibe. I mean, we see. We've always sort of seen each other as better than the others. So yeah, but genuinely, the Shah was an amazing dancer. He was amazing.
So as an area boys, as a mushishi, talent show bena. I think show bena mukushi ma.
Yeah,
we identify my talent no.
And ewo Nima. So before that, na omoye okay, yengina ewo Nima. So ayana Muslims omoye awure. Our marriage in the very nice ceremonies be
okay.
So a banisana, yena yesano, be shed air competitions, we be sana we as a crap. But later, Junior Cinema, no more should be or Nima, the biggest auditorium in Nima. And Mekobi, Mekoanam Kunz, Shine Ojina wa Ojina stage, I'll rapid the ding. And Timisumi call stage go rapid, and he was also surprised. And on our way home, bon komonana eja. Kente clan the form here. So the group formed until later the graft man your Obeka, so we were 3.
I don't know
no so happy.
Disappointed rapper.
He left the group and then he pursued production, music production and engineering. So at the moment I sound engineer. And
then my idea is what my graduate.
Yeah. I mean, my team is like that. I believe in loyalty, being together with the best people, honoring them, making sure they get what they are due, so that you can last longer. Because although ye bibia, ye bibina and kabum no do the attach there, I believe se konen impa. So
can take no one ednam fast idea.
So I don't know. I think say 2 brainstorming and a year 2. No, you choose suicide thing. I can't remember who brought it up, but later no. In such a it was because there was a reggae group called Kente. Until now we had to change.
Nkasie no so need to dini for him.
Nkasie na ye wa Abib. So Abib Records na did sa a pointy outside issue no.
The Kente.
Yeah. I don't remember the specific person, but I discussing new name, and it'll be pointing out say the way I'm more calm now, more rappier, more calm, some the shock value it's like Nkasie call minimum is sharp, but and then straight away we picked that name. I'm really sorry to whoever suggested this. I don't remember because you deserve the credit for this.
Most of the songs one natural.
And all except for, I think in my mind I could be wrong. Shai was played the leadership. He played the leadership in most of the writing. So Akomamu he initiated it. The song Edianabu with Reggie Rockstone initiated it. Monkey Chobanana he initiated it. But the Tiabodom album was where I initiated a lot. I think so the last 2 albums because because Yanantia turn into ego and shed any problem in the group. So we go with what's best. We don't mind who brought what. You put it on the table, is good, we are gone. So if the whole 12 songs on the album say when I initiate but we were all great writers, so we weren't threatened by each other.
Group dynamics tough to maintain groups. We should see I'm saying same groups. Yeah, and so crowd I feel my dream about me. So be the baby. Is it because now doing music is easy? Because studio is available everywhere. You can just go on the internet and just do your thing and make a hit.
I wouldn't think so. So on F, there's an energy, there's a transmission where man is going through a transition in the sense Titino, and I think Ghana and share them Jew as some maybe can't wait yet, but who steady we are here. the world is being shaped, say, individualistic thinking. People being able to think for themselves is rising up. So it will show in all places. It will show in all areas. So just what is happening in music is just a photocopy of the course we are seeing now. People, we are becoming more confident in our ability to think for ourselves. So, for example, me say again, although I know say Nkasie be nyumbiums, but sometimes I wonder where my mind is and where my direction is. Will we collide? And to say, for example, me saying I do things that come to me naturally. Into me, me force to say, ABA people want Nkasie song, if what we are doing and far, no, I won't do that. Yeah, I won't force it. So I think say no one AC with the young people.
I'm also thinking, say, then no, to get opportunity to record no quite difficult. Studios, I mean, to get a studio, bookings, an opportunity to even get a producer.
Yeah.
And then the name, okay, intimate up near his bit my baby. And who's intimate play part of it?
Okay, I will say this for ourselves, Nkasie and VIP, because we grew up from the same area, Nima, yeah. So the group was a natural phenomenon. So what I mean by say, Nieshia, and Brad be your friend Alpha Snoop or America say wherever you are, God bless you. A lot of talent came out of that place. So ni damn single room, no the tape cassette beat. Shimti me promzi boys yeti ho shy can be near rap here. So we weren't thinking commercially, we weren't thinking about the future. So in that space, Nana groups like VIP coming out, Yang and Nkasie after that cinema we coming out, MOB, that same space, MOB coming out, so young Jenny say Abia Edin say be recording this animal, although they all can in 100%, but that wasn't the reason for the groups.
Moment time when competitors in terms of groups, say you hear groups are because VIP was there, you guys, Bookback, Achiami, Machami,
yeah.
Also okay.
That's the problem. Also, me and Nkasie mentally, me yeah, my dear, I am lost in the space of what I do. So I don't think about others that much because I don't believe it's a man shiny a bit affecting my craft. To maybe I measure say we are doing shiny say we are competition now for may try
to their tone.
So I think said that, and I say this to Anna or Brafo, the only person who he's not a group, but the only person I ever responded to lyrically was Obrafo.
Okay.
But apart from him, I never, because I'm always the man that thinks I'm in my own lane.
Okay.
So
only your friend is saying, Lucky Mensa, I don't know what initiatives are moving.
Lucky Mensa, they're near shy. Shy no
oh, okay. Anna, the end of money and now mother's year. Once a year, and also they say, Mama, I'm shy.
No,
none of Madazi.
Echo Shiloh.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. They say if you groups in the crowd, I think it's R2Bs.
Yes.
So far.
Yes, that's the only group.
Omunkwana. Omoho. One question until Munkasana producer. So Omoho. By until Munka. I'm saying Keche. Okay. Yeah. I'm saying responsibilities in Maya. I grow with this society, we a group na mu we like you were saying, or worry with your fees. Ebia me bills more than all bills. If you are Chamkwame was explaining their own. If you're Bruchaba Kofi feel so Charlie said you say be a do X amount. When you also feel if you are yeah, friend. It like show be back when come back office. Oh, Charlie, come with the assets. When you do, you can. You can say Jack. Me buy you. It it drew by when I say okay, near Jack, and you will be able to maybe be to survivor.
Yeah,
I think say no come my group into me last no. Pressures from friends and family.
Very true, but again, maybe well. So for now, first of all, Nkasie, that's one thing. So
it's still hanging.
And I wouldn't even say it's hanging. It's still there.
Okay.
Naa Kay still exists, although Afro Jesus is here now, but Naa Kay still exists, so Shy still exists, so Nkasie still exists. We may record them in Yumfufuru, not our studio.
Okay.
So the group still exists. However, no, and when we live here and we talk, you see what I mean. My mindset assessa pa, enti me sentira me de nyum krasesa. Me born nyuma, I pray say be hate, but then me most important thing, me I'm thinking, how will I affect people? How will history record the lyrics I'm putting on these songs? Obi be share me waka say nyumene ye me den, or because say oh nyumene ye den me decide, and ye to nyum na unye ska. Now these things are not enough for me. I want obi obeka say oh na me raho na me re aho na me tie wonyum no na ma me nkranhye ana so wonyum me sori anopa bia na me tie na nya nkranhye e ma manage ana bia bakunyum baku bia me chroe. It's about how my father left me when I was young, and I believe some men are going through a lot of these experiences, and some of them do not even know how to father children, and they do it quietly. They suffer quietly, and so I have songs to help people come out and meet their pain. And to me, and into my mindset
it's not a hit song, but you're doing good music. You're not targeting hit songs. You're doing good music.
Good music. Yeah. So it becomes a problem. My direction is very different. I've got to say that's where the issue is.
Growing up, where you lived, what you calling now, any effect on you in terms of the way you behave, you deal with people, you see people?
To be honest, first of all, to be honest, adeɛ baako a mesua ɛwɔ makwantu mu ne sɛ ama mebu nimpa paa more. To be honest, my respect for human beings is gone. So when I say my respect for human being, me nkyerɛ saa me pacho say me pacho and say okutukutu nkofo. No. Seeing the value in human beings, especially human brains, across Europa. So for example, ama Nancy bi wa me question me who say adena Ghana ha enyoma nimpa de nsaye air for saying nyoma nimpa de machine enyoma de machine here. You know, so a problem I think is a Ghana crown Africa. I was say
creativity.
Yes, and
skill,
valuing human skill. You know, so that we can begin to attract the big brains, because we are losing a lot of big brains to the West. There are lot of university graduates going abroad. Miami Mumitiha living with all this gift from the Lord, still went to left and went to abroad. So I would say, try as much as we can to build structures, and I have to play a part. Structures are a big keep your talents. Oh yes, I think by the age of 70 I knew because my attitude towards a new was just predictable. I mean, that time na amobo na cassette in shede new
apa
amobo nyuma, the way I'll record walkie-talkie to record Walkman. It Walkman, that's the one, to record it. My love for music
Walkman, Discman
absolutely was so amazing. The only thing is my writing ability check I think it was up bare 13 I started to say me try. Yeah.
Parents realize it.
I mean, maybe I come on but I realize. So okay, Minka story way to explain that. My first album again. Me my situation. Bosia Crack on a do call Polytechnic near there. And my first album, first album bar out just as I was leaving T Poly. And I remember me Auntie Penny on and up who train or one very good woman. The bare feet were ja mama apra ne hu nyina bobusia ye de obeye nyina ahwew enyum na wo so beto na enyum no kura no koto nyum a wanto nyum papa bia se de mo kasa nko a
mo kasa any rap no
absolutely
okay
absolutely but interestingly when we blew up people thought so no me mama
okay
so the support initially wasn't there but I could understand because now they felt say anyum to for the more bra papa bia until ya bon ho ka there you know other na kwakoye yeah so
this is HammerTime. Reggie rap no the content. It's what kind no. What do you want kakra?
Of course. It suits him as the legend that he is, as the pace setter, as the. I mean, he's somebody I respect a lot. He's somebody. Yekasa honor will be me personally the person that I honor continuously. Me buy a machine t-shirt lot of places as Reggie Rockstone because as I can say and you know anka and yes I would PK bad and now we shoemaker bad but I wouldn't be where I am. I'll probably be a shoemaker by now. Yeah, so I respect him and I thank him for all the sacrifices he made to make us see that it's possible to do it the way he did it. Yeah,
the content also predictive what you want to see.
Yeah.
Prophetic. Yes, prophetic. Yeah. And me who in the video move faster lunch no. But I was there. I didn't see you.
Yeah, bahon tem kakra
before the rain or
no after the rain. Inti me kwa me ka mo aye so yeah. My favorite.
What Troy?
So Menishai, of course, and Regina Troy. So when it comes to the hooks, the introduction, the ending, all the amazing bits you hear, it's Kasari Panta. That guy is amazing.
Who introduced Reggie to you guys?
I think say Abib. Yeah. Okay.
On the can buy now. Oh, they be translate. Let your microphone. I'm saying I know you make.
So no, I cannot.
So what your mama can microphone, mommy. Now he has a lot, but shift to call and chama me kakrana. Come and sim capture. Now when you bottle is your mom, Mr. Kan, good morning.
Morning, Minia.
Apumbo Kodie. One can also about HammerTime because HammerTime is for musicians, actors, producers, managers, engineers, artist managers. We need records because then now social media sometimes I'm ranting if you say the omo and one you be Kan.
Yeah, episode Hammer ubisa key question be say ebanisena Reggie
exactly.
So Reggie by na for some time not the concentration now or no kwan nyom so
yeah
na Reggie feature artist bia nyom so da enti many Abib take initiative no say e be kwa ko hunu because na hwe de na den ka say ye na e na nyom no say de na ekona na ono be fit into nyom no enti de ko ba ye say ye frɛ Reggie eno ka che many Abib say yen fifie na yen mra ne ho cantonment. They're not cantonment and Reggie. Yeah. Into could do honor or say, you can say near Pese or Yamayan. I mean, Cassa or Numbia Pese or no bim. Into you know, I don't say, okay, what now? One Cassicasem may kai quiet. I said, when say me count, baby, but may kai quiet fast.
Engineer Wahana.
And you will if you don't already say, okay, or you call for a coin and not two coin at all. Ena osanfa akwan ni bi no say ye ni bi sika ye de be ma no asin say o feature no o to kwan na ekoso de be to from ye wini a ma no hwe
okay
so no so wini a ene ye be top up yeah o to ye na wini ye
kai
enti ye wini na me kaja bi say na wujafo a akoye say de san hwa na wa ma o o say boss man de obeba studio
okay
then na ye record o GQ fie enye mo ye record wo
GQ fie
enye CHM enye friend say enye hashas
okay
anopa 7:30 Unim say about 8 o'clock. Na Reggie do hokra the dada. Eshe ne top yellow T-shirt. Me kai pa vividly. Eshe khaki. Tra. Na me say Naa Kay can see me. Hammer. Mamon twen ma Reggie di 90 years and son na ma onano. Mamon twen e ma Reggie only 90. I think say obi say Hammer so betimi take side initiative no. Listen. Reggie obi by to say I no kasa won say me kasa with passion. E was say etimi yesterday ma be ma no. Na chini manu say oh chale say ni say na papa no so ba.
1 second person me tie sa anyum ni bio. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, move faster. Faster, you
should move.
Reggie. Hey.
My brother there. Afro.
Yes, sir.
The kid is back home.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Thank you, sir.
That's it.
Thank you,
I
sir.
won't talk around, kind of coming over. I'm coming to bed, Johnny.
Oh, wow. So why hot?
Go in and think I lie fast.
Why hot? Kaka, it's not person met this time. Sir.
Reg.
Yes,
Okay, wait a minute, shampoo. Good morning.
The morning is good.
Okay, so Nkasie wa ha and also Oba interview kasa me bo Dianabu because the intro and the content was prophetic. And
Hip Life Classic. Hip Life Classic.
And you saw it coming.
Yeah, they were one of the first people that I featured on. It might be. Wait, hold on. Actually, in the realm of hip life, they might be the only. Or Afro, yeah. Who else?
Yeah, I don't know. You can explain what some to coin.
Yes. Yeah.
But you see,
Yeah,
there's sorry, Reg.
Yes.
You remember 207?
Yes.
Mayor All White Party from airport, Aircom McLean.
I'll never forget it. It was so memorable.
Oh, catch them and say, "Hama, ain't your boys and by hip hop."
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Wow.
He said
You see, people always forget that hip hop is the mothership. You know, hip hop comes from the hip life comes from hip hop, because the hip from hip life, the hip is from hip hop. And hip life, the mame, and the hip hop. So you know, you can interchange. You can always, in fact, they're one and the same thing. In terms of branding, that's the only difference. You know, the difference is the branding and the fact that it's home, Africa. But rap, all of the above comes from Africa anyway. Like, if you listen to my verse on that song, it's one of the most conscious verses I ever dropped.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
80 Osekun president.
Yes, sir.
You know, with the move fast, and I say I jam a song, you know. Like see the kind of Kumase, also Kumasi called radio tour. Then we have a party.
Absolutely.
As a new artist.
Nana, me say, my catcher Hammer say, me say on take initiative, you know. Now, me say, I was say to me yesterday you be the show when the munyam. And to Hammer take his initiative, Nana.
I'm more Ghanaians, they think they're smart. I'm almost say, you better say, I'm going to be crying. I won't say, I'm starting that way. You know, that's how they play with you. You know, it would be an honor, but you know, I'm not sweating it, but it would be an honor, yeah.
This reminds me of the Space Phone legend that you came on stage with that white boo-boo.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I'm a small girl. I'm a phone credit P, man. I'm a guy. I'm a fine. I'm no credit Siska. Yeah.
Right. Thanks so much. I'll get in touch. Yeah, I find your plans now. Why?
Yo.
That's it.
I'll see you soon.
Sure.
All right.
Na yeah then.
Yes, you know. Me that's a pass with me after register man na confirm the American because assembly or now kana wan kan ya na e bia say am for obi afeli say bia wo twisting sem but no kwen na me catch ye to kwen no ene ko si say enyum na so oba na obeye ene obeye nti I think say regi de me no de bia no me de ni die e ma no because Hammer enye regi anka ye mu bi me wi amas e ba fie no ejuma na bi ni shede ni krum ha o boys I mean so say there are big records crab by you start to say yeah organize gigs you go show back on trade fair your second show Princess Cinema Takrade hona me catch Abib say Charlie show say I think say was say a hot shows no or bright na ni classmate ni Abib
okay
boy no me say otunyum nti unim see e be kwa for artist because that show no na Reggie was so na Gina Marcus was so na Rutai was so na SAS squad was so you could do takrade ye too short cry ye hu too short ye say be hu too short they say you free takrade ko second D e ko for ne ko find
but still our trouble so
ye didn't ba so enti no e ho na because Abib say chalunim ye hwe ne re betimi aboa brighter enti book back na sa na unim e wo se me akasa me peda na me ba wo de ma menua no
na say na maka ache wo
say na me kasa be kasa e bia be take e be 5
be so the fa the me request the fabra never tra
na ma me ma last one it got to a time listen hip life back phone ye wo di nyom kona do akoma radio presenter kwa na ya asem ana mo nyom we de ye point hwe Choice FM then na Choice FM dina ne nice so confidence money 50 part mo ma me do ko time na make na ye pe artist hip life artist mako 10 aye chat show wa kra ye nya bi opa ko fisa covid se obeka sase mu achiro
asem na ye den e na to a e ma osu free nyame fa ye nyina ye bompa but I want say you have to go through certain AB to have that sharp then.
So it first started in 2012 and young irresponsible
young irresponsible Naa Kay.
Yes,
sorry because I remember also oko army
Bacho, yeah.
That moment here became before the army or after the
so this happened 2 years before I left the army. Yeah.
How now go through that problem?
Yeah. So video Yawuti was in 2017.
Yeah.
So that's one journey, but it takes off from 2012. So way after that.
5 years.
Yeah, gap. So the Koba and say Namiri to crying a cap. I did bachi manaba, me tifi me relax. Na madam fu buy a party we baby and a koi. Tia koi na bruni baby. A whole more than people were Nkasie say so
fans.
Yeah, kakra. And girlie said got time me swear any and eja me didn't far
baby so
I did ya police abase mato girl ni mona.
Wow.
And asema making enye girl na downfall ojina mu kan asem ne sene sifatie de na onim fa ho because of course we need them more but de na ono enim fa kakra na ono enim fa ono kan no kra wo mu anka na me da prison but entina me danya me asepa because on adamfo ne ne co school.
Okay,
so she could have easily lied for her, but by grace she didn't. She didn't. So I was freed. Case take 6 months.
Okay,
6 stressful months to go to court. But when we went to court, it took about 2 hours and the case was done.
So the incident was 2012.
Yeah,
and it lasted for 6 months.
Yeah.
And the ultimate tragedy of Hona is Charlie. I'm for you.
Oh, case in the Bayana, Jesu gidi, and it may be done a Sunday school teacher cry. Initially.
So do you believe, say, okay, Yachuatana will preach you, and in Sophie, in this annual, and then a mama foot me, so quick.
So I like to nowadays because one thing you now assume that you make a mistake. But maybe case in the social and as our time ne boa me. In social name I'm so free nyame.
And are we being fair to nyame? So just as much to yan sana ya correct.
I don't think the unfairness is towards God. The unfairness is towards ourselves, because Nyameno or Niawame, he's fulfilled. He's fulfilled. He doesn't need man. God is complete on his own. So yeni hiano tisa obuka kobo brana, you know, why the opedia yene ma until bedi yehu yawo and at the family affecting in so. But generally the yeni idea bro. Yeah.
To Sunday school,
and some maybe can say I do not intend to offend anyone. Before I'll state what my belief is.
Okay.
Saying I'm not a Christian, number one. I don't fall into any category as a Muslim, Buddhist, Nisani, Meme Diane say Nyame na bo we are saying Nyame na abomi and I'm a sum Nyame. I don't fall in any association or any group. But that saying is, so I respect everybody and their choice and how they believe say omobe sum Nyame. So then I'm Mijai Sunday school, it was the question. I read a lot and I'm always thinking, I'm always asking questions, and some of the things I read in the Bible didn't add up to me. So me bisa a question. So here's the case. My consortium, my friend, and the evidence was there. Say God did wonderful things for me, you know, because it was miraculous how I came out of that case. But then, so you know, I was heavy into reading the Bible. But certain things I saw, and then maybe I'm a Nkasie, didn't add up to me. Because so I went into reading the history behind the Bible and so on and so forth. Until I feel ebema my drink. Until Nyame is he there? Is he not there? If he's there, Muslim religion, we see Mediane, we see Nyanidie. We see Mimidiane, you'll be wrong, and you find that in all the religions. So I try to understand it. And unfortunately, the more I tried, the more confused I became. So in 2017, NMR we see, I may drive a lorry. So I was driving. So I thought to myself, okay, Senyame woho. I say a bumper because you believe he say obeti enka. Na yensu you believe say but I didn't mean be sound direct. So like I grow, you know, just subconscious. Okay, so woho there you who di chire me. And that was before January, but I had asked that question. But I may drive it January 2017, and I can remember like it was yesterday. Me drive and I hit that question, came back, and the answer I received was, all that you seek, all the answers you're looking for is within you. So, and it transformed me from January to March, 3 months. You know, I was so peaceful. Said to be honest, I think it's saying having be a party. I was in it. You know, I didn't care whether I have or not. You know, everything didn't matter to me. I was working and living, being a father, any idea. But the bliss and the joy that I felt was amazing. But then because Christianity was what I was used to, so I came back to it.
Okay.
Then the questions rose again. Then I went through my depression, any idea. But while in hospital, the experience came back to me, and I realized, my answer again is not on the outside or in any of that argument or debates that we have in religion or sabi what I see as the division, but my answer is being with God directly. You know,
is it a reason why in Christianity sometimes you swear and say, hey, slow down, just believe? Because the more you read, the more you get confused.
Okay, so I prayed, said I wanted to be enslaved by God. I wanted to, because the truth, they say, number one, the spiritual journey is not a mental journey. So they are right in a way. However, Nyame Mai and Sebi are journey also for a reason. You cannot shut the brain down in your quest to find truth, because the brain is the door that opens up what happens in the spirit into the physical. So you cannot shut it down. But the TN say, ahayesum, ye sokania question sees microphone where your microphone where you way. When you come in my journey where I've arrived, my questions, I don't have questions anymore.
Okay.
plain. Everything is plain. When you arrive, and I say it this way, but I can't. It's not something you can explain with words. I believe it's something. Say open dear power. You're genuine. I think you find that truth where all questions end.
Pacho, more instrumental. I'm so dear. ISM crown. Are you ready?
We one of the songs on the album.
Dear God. Instrumentation, right?
Yeah. It's the song is called "Runaway Dad." It's about my story, and I hope to encourage others while going through that.
Any Pacho, for Naa Kay of Nkasie fame, Afro Yesu.
Yeah.
Sir, Afro Yesu no, and also Ephraim.
Yeah. So it is related to the Nkasie. The revelation now, and the music I do now. That's where Yesu just means an enlightened one, and Afro obviously someone from African background.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is why dreadlocks. This is HammerTime. To one of the songs now, yeah. Oh, okay. Same instrumentation? Oh,
no.
Okay.
This I just wrote this 3 days ago. So at the moment, I'm just using.
There's a fresh.
Yeah, fresh by The Barbara Panyanim, they have to present something nobody else.
It's a trouble to Friday.
Okay.
Before gratitude, the whole project, Nana.
Yeah.
So. Before so for this gratitude project,
I'm hoping, sir, by the time someone finishes listening to the album, he'll come to a place where you appreciate the gift of life, the gift of health, so that your mind will be shifted from sometimes you're trying nest car, you're trying nest house, you're trying but I've come to learn, say, because tomorrow is not promised, and if you can be happy in that space, it is gratitude that brings about that.
The way I see a performance is growing up, and as a woman, or inspire as a musician, dancehall, reggae, whatever.
So why Clef has had an influence on me, of course we've spoken about Reggie, but to be honest, this comes more from a deeper side of me. So all these influences have been around, but this is coming out as a result of me discovering who I really am. So yeah. Not really. He's somebody I really respect, but of course for the path he paved, but he's not somebody I've really listened.
Yeah, because the way I see you performing this too, now the kind of songs he's doing,
wow,
that's what we say.
Wow. So what I've learned, there's power in finding who you are beneath the physical. And who knew guilty so for example, say in the menu sabi, I mean me bompa say me bompa say popular, but deeper than that, it's deeper than that. I hope to sing because I connect with the song myself, and it helps me. My hope is boa others. So for example, the song we just spoke about, Obiwa Sebi Abrabo Akuyi Bibiane Mame Dakra sometimes is a problem, and we keep saying Bia, me train in your way now, Chinabi Makoye we are my mommy, but tomorrow is not promised. So Ketwebia will be you do the best you can. Send you Boss and Reggie has contributed a lot, so why don't you honor him now? Why wait for Ampedi to die before? So it takes me to a deeper place, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
How difficult it is to rebrand from Nkasie, Naa Kay, Afro,
Jesus.
Is it any empha?
First of all, it would take I think about 2-3 years for people to understand what I'm doing. But the American are very, 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 very different from Nkasie period, no. Okay. And I believe personally, say my great days are ahead and not behind. And so, in terms of how people receive it, I tend not to think too much about things I don't have control over. So, I leave that bit, commercial bit, to the company, Blaze and Giggles, Mr. Khan being the general manager. But it's I hope to connect Senemekana with people. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 1 million, it can be 10 million. But if I have 10 million followers and I don't have any deeper connection with them, I'll prefer 2 people than that.
Ocean and saying, and the way see corner, not like before. You buy CDs, you sell cassettes, just few TV stations. Now it's about numbers and how popular you are on social media. Send I will see social media handle the end send I will see
so social. Are you asking what my social handles are?
Your social media handles?
Yeah.
And how far have you gone? And how are you making sure, you get numbers following?
Good, great. So my handle here at Afro Jesus on all platforms. So what we are doing is this. There's a lot there are a lot of things happening, and there are things, mechanisms and for yet to me to grow quick numbers. But a type of phenomenon because it comes from a space of truth. Me who said the media seed no. We are not looking to say so we growth we see say a very gradual. The only thing said the new single na banana and for response here heavy power. But the crown online no, because we are not there yet. No, we're not actively doing what we're supposed to do. It's not there yet. But again, it comes back to what is true and what is real. For me, still connecting with people on the ground is the realest thing I want to do. That's why I'm going everywhere on radio. Sometimes I even do pops. Near their sports, near there, because I want the numbers to grow, but from have a natural. Organic is But
I think the name Naa Kay na popular than Afro Jesus on social media. Now, which one do we search for?
Afro Jesus. But my target Naa Kay is so if somebody looks that Afro Jesus.
Remember the section number. I don't know. That's what I feel because how about your microphone? Hey, flash now. It didn't a broma. It didn't a broma. Sound engineer.
Yes, sir.
Former group member, Kente, former rapper. I don't know if it's for project.
I say project here, project. A project. Yede yakoma yedoni bibi so.
Yeah.
Say unu bi esane pe no oya ade na ufim. Na ade a ode banenya. I don't feel say obe join impo.
Exactly.
Obi kura nko obi begu when you people made a hit man hwehwe me nyema. But I feel say ni amenu ni kitado. O se meboa.
Okay.
Bibi obi ko bia o se me ma hond ne nim die medo edinichi na etumi enyini.
Okay.
Na ehunu se Nkasie group no.
Yeah.
Shy so London so ye nia
oh yeah.
They boy the same and nyomona ye promote to a no.
Right.
And then I feel say we are on the right course.
Okay. Madam be a friend of Walandi, Richard Amponsa. The Niaji no pa.
Oh,
thank you. So that's why I did because you'll be our 30 HammerTime. Anna and you'll be no Shana Kase as Bonabaso. Also because will be and I say he's enjoying it. But I'm saying and I weekend now. Movie there to the about and I kick it on.
Yeah.
Baladi,
the Becca is responsible.
And all Becca charge also. It's moving forward no idea now.
So 25 track album the plan was to release it 22nd of August 2022, but we are having comments ewadodo. And if I say EP beba December and January,
okay.
Then we look at management will sit down and look at that. Also, no, the bigger picture is a record label ya set it up. Say after Afro Jesus no, you better share young artists in your sign, especially female artists. Now, boss can explain this here. Say. In the industry, we tend not to. What men tend to get most of the opportunities, and we feel say a lot more can be done for our females. But of course, saying that it will be talent based. It won't be say be our band. We'll still make sure say it's a talent that we are tapping into. Yeah. So, Padina, sorry. And the way and near general, I saw Wakucha was NLA and we D. Tiscano, I ain't too much when it's him. And I'll say, this is a new day, and I don't feel like I win the lotto. This is a new day, and they feel like I win the lotto. To you, and organize a party. On inviting the home, and I home, and then the bush of winning in the town. And I catch from say, Charlie, tell somebody, tell somebody, say party don't start to. Hey, and we go party non-stop. Hey, Charlie, party don't start to. Hey, and we go party non-stop. Hey. Now, Hammer, I didn't because you say, all we have is today. Nobody knows tomorrow. All we have is today. Nobody knows tomorrow. Rain, rain, go away. Tell my troubles to go and come another day.
Only baby, a scene also coming to America. The month of sorrow upon original Honoka said, good morning, my neighbors.
Hammer, when I want vision.
Was also a first floor.
Yeah.
It was Tiama, and I was a building like apartment.
Yeah.
To Pierre, good morning, my neighbors.
And the thing is, the emotion that you hear in the songs was honest. You know, we feel hospital by Camille, we are feel hospital by. I'm say one Sunday morning, we go football. And I go mess on no ball beating Gomez beats.
Yeah.
I send him beat to intimidate share me car and maybe I lead you out of joy and the under 45 minutes and this song was done. You know, yeah.
Naa Kay, only party non-stop. Then I became chat to my na say as one can bet my mom line be am the back you do with the
This is a new day, and I didn't feel like I made the 95.com lotto.
Hey,
this is a new day, and she can't hear me but to mama.
Nice one.
Idiot. Francis, any more boys can sponsorship be
and that's it. Some joining in. This has been HammerTime. Next week, you need a draw smart. Come on. You don't must be.